It's Coach Simmons again. What I'm gonna have to do is have to basically re-preview one of my old videos because it was brought up today on Twitter. I know, look, Zoe was just saying something off the cuff, but if there was an HBCU super conference, what schools should come in and what would they bring to the table? Well, first thing you got to look at is money, right? Money over rivalries. If anything that these PWI schools have taught us, you got to bring money. And by saying that, you got to have teams that bring potential eyes. So when you negotiate contracts, you can have those eyes potentially be there. But at the same time, you want to be able to have some kind of similarity and cohesiveness about your teams. So this is what I'm looking at. A lot of HBCUs, like I said before, have bigger potential eyes than any other conference. I'm going to break it down to you very simple. As you see on the screen, I'm showing you the numbers. These are the TV viewers, potential TV viewers in the area. The eyes that you can potentially get on the product. Because when you're negotiating contracts, that's what you want, right? You don't want schools over in, hate to say it, but Bozeman, Montana. You don't want schools that have like New Hampshire, small areas. You want schools that you can potentially get more money and more viewership with. What Zoe was talking about, I think he was just saying something to say something. I'm not sure if he was actually trying to spark a conversation, but let's just talk about it. About the HBCU mega conference going FBS. And then, of course, she loves I think there's a tag team thing going on. I'm not sure what's happening, but she mentioned the fact that where we're going to find $90 million at. Well, that's a good question. $90 million is a lot of money. But what I'm thinking about is something better. Who says you have to go FBS? Well, this is what I mean. If you get the most visible, potentially visible HBCUs, put them together in one conference, I want you to look on the screen right now. These are the expected conference fan affiliations, total TV households for 2024. This is the viewership they can potentially have. So you have Pac-12 before they dissolved, actually. After LA teams left was 140,930. Big 12 currently is constructed 15,098,560. ACC 16,230,000. SEC 24 million. Big 10 35. Of course, you got LA, they got Rutgers, New York, and LA together. But I want you to understand something very simple. Just because those schools have that amount of fans, it does not outrank the HBCUs. It would technically be more than the Big 12, more than the Pac-12 before everybody left and dipped. And technically, I forgot to add one school in there, which will make it on par with the ACC. And that school, of course, as you can tell, because Zoe brought it up, from the 1400 Club, Jackson State University. They give Jackson State the Memphis market, which would technically push this attendance or potential eyes ahead of the ACC. So what does that mean? What does that mean, Coach? Potential eyes. We can't pay our bills on potential. No, you can't. You can't pay your bills currently on potential. But when it comes to negotiating on anything in the world, you negotiate on potential. A lot of people see contracts for NBA players, NFL players, and they say, well, he earned that $240 million contract. No, he didn't. He earned a $30 million contract before. That $240 million contract is on his potential. So if we have potential to have over 16 million eyes, and there are contracts still out there from Apple to Fox to ESPN to whoever in the world, they have the contracts available out there. We don't have to go FBS. I know it's kind of weird hearing me say that shit, right? But we don't have to go FBS as a conference. We can stay in the FCS and be the SEC of the FCS. Because the potential TV contracts for FCS conferences, oh, they suck. I mean, if you look at it very blatantly, if you get a $16 million a year contract, you're doing better than every FCS school. Conference, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, a $16 million a year contract, you're doing better than a couple of FCS conferences. So when it comes to making money, you can go ahead and have your 12-game schedule, 16 teams. Everybody play 8 games, 4 at home, 4 on the road. 6 at home, 6 on the road. You can maneuver how you want to maneuver it. And then when you play your road games, you got to sprinkle in at least 1 to 2 FBS games a year. MAC, Sun Belt, Conference USA, that kind of deal. That's just to build up your fan base and to build up your viability. And then to make it even better, what you can do, have the Celebration Bowl be your conference championship game. If you're not going to go to the playoffs, okay. Celebration Bowl is the conference championship. I mean, why not? Right? But you don't have to go to FBS to get rid of all of the BS. Just come together and count your money. Coach Simmons, I'm out.